now. Well, hello everybody. I know it's a bit early, it's only 10 to 9, but I'm trying my interview for the first time here on OBS. And tonight's guest is, as you will see from this short intro clip I've done for her. Well, tonight's special guest, as you can see, is Miss Emily Baird. So, welcome, Emily.
Hi.
So, I'm just going to put the YouTube window up now because I cannot see whether it is started. Yes, it has. So, and we've got a few in the chat already. Can you see the chat, Emily, at all?
Yep, I've got chat.
Good. Welcome, Mel. Jeanette Pickering,
Welcome,
Marie Kaplinger, and Emily's channel is at the top. So if Jeanette is looking after the chat window for me, so I can really just concentrate on the interviews with Emily tonight. So, oh, that didn't stay locked, so I'll just make you a big screen, that's it. So back to the background, that's it. So Emily, could you tell us a bit about yourself, please, to start off this interview?
Hello, I'm Emily. I'm 26 years old. I live in the West Midlands in the UK. I play guitar, have been doing so since I was 12 years old. I collect manga, I watch anime, I just passed my maths exam. Hey, yeah, that's me.
I've just put my iPad on. So, how long have you been on YouTube, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I joined in 2013, but I didn't post till like a year later. I think. Yeah. It's been about...
It's all right. I'm just trying to... just tell us a bit more about your YouTube channel then.
Well, it's full of randomness. I do anything from guitar videos to reaction videos to vlogs. I've got a big video coming out, I think either Saturday or Sunday, of my Brighton trip.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting. Yeah.
It will be, yeah. I'm looking forward to that then. So.
Yeah, because it was a good week.
Yeah. Yes, because who did you meet there again?
Jacksepticeye. I actually have a picture if people want to see.
Yes, I would like to see that. Oh, so yeah, so he's a good-looking chap then. So, how long have you been following Jacksepticeye?
About 2 or 3 years now. Like, how I got to know him was through Markiplier.
Yeah.
Another YouTuber. They were playing games together. I was like, oh, let's check Jack out, and then yeah.
Whoa. I'm just seeing. Yeah, that's the one I want. Oh, yeah, that's it. I think. So you really enjoyed meeting Mr. Jack, and how long have you followed him then, if you don't mind me asking, Emily?
About 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that, actually.
Oh,
2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah. Hello, Alice Eaton. Nice of you to be in, and Barraboy Woods. And as I've said, that Jeanette Pickering is taking care of the chat for me. Is the sound all right? Because I checked it on my iPad and it seems all right. So if you could let me know what it's like, if you can hear it, Emily, okay. Because I'll turn all the others down, I think. I never know which one's which. There's that many things that you put up when you're doing an interview. Really is. Yeah. Showing my support. Yes, sound is okay, Jeanette says. Oh, so that's fine then. So then, we'll get straight into this interview now. Emily,
Yes.
if you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time in your life?
Guitar. Either play guitar all day or play video games or read.
And what do you like reading?
I actually have a few examples of what I like to read because I came prepared.
Yes. Oh God.
They're called manga, however you want to say it. They're basically like Japanese comics. You read them backwards, but it's really complicated if you haven't read before. But here's a couple of examples. You've got Anonymous Noise. This is like a music one, as you could tell.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Yeah, they read like left to right and what is it? No, they read right to left, like yeah. When I first started, it was like really confusing. But now, yeah, and this is my favourite series so far.
Oh, and what type of games do you play then?
A bit of everything from Overwatch, Minecraft, to like Nintendo Switch games like Splatoon, the new Donkey Kong. Yeah, I play a bit of everything.
Oh, that's brilliant then. So, back to this screen again. We've got the Midnight Raven in, we've got Hedgehog Comedian, we've got 11 watchers and 10 likes. Really nice this is. You know, so if you don't already support Emily's channel, we've got Carl in as well, just nipped in quickly.
Hey.
Oh, juice my randomness, Carl. I really, I love watching his channel. Really do. I recommend him to anybody. If you don't know Juice My Randomness, please go over. I'm doing a spotlight on his channel on Friday, hopefully, if I've got the time. So, just get me list out. I've watched 90% of your videos today. So, have you got any family?
Just my mum and my dad.
Yeah, and you're the only child, are you then?
I'm the only child, yep.
Oh, I bet your mother and father spoil you.
Well, I wouldn't say like, like how people go, oh, you must be spoiled. I'm like, yeah, but not in a horrible way, Yeah.
Oh, Juice My Randomness says, I can't wait to work on a project with you, Keith, and sing with you, Emily. Oh!
I am really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I believe the Midnight Raven, yourself, and who else?
It's family vlog.
Yeah, and Juice My Randomness.
Yes.
So, have you got a song picked out?
No, not yet. We need to. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna like try and get all in like a group call.
Yeah.
And then like work it out from there.
Ooh. Yeah. That'll be. I hope you're gonna film it as well.
Oh, of
course.
But
put it up to your channels, yes.
Oh yeah.
So, I watched a video, and this is just for the audience. Oh, hello, Crimson. How many guitars have you got? How many guitars have you got?
9.
Oh, and could you tell us what they are then?
I could. I've got 3 acoustic. They're not like big named thing. They were just one I bought from like my local music shop. I've got a Fender electric, that is, Les Paul Epiphone, and another one, but the company that made it is now no longer, so that's a kind of like a rare one.
Oh, that'll be worth something.
Yeah. I like, yeah. Like people go, oh, but you can only play one at a time. I'm like, so.
Yeah. So I hope you've got one there, Andy. Have you?
No.
I asked you to have one, Andy, because I wanted you to play one on here, an acoustic one.
Yeah, they need to go and be repaired because they're a bit broken at the moment. The strings all like.
Yeah. So you know what she's saying, don't you? That she's heavy-handed with a pluck. God, disgusting. Really is disgusting. And watching your videos, you mentioned on one of your videos that you are also learning to play what other instrument?
A violin.
And I bet you ain't got that here, Andy, have you?
Come here, come here.
Oh, she has. Folks, we're going to have a little bit of the violin, I hope, with our Emily. So, how long have you been playing the violin? Hello, Pauline's just living. And the night owl. Hello, the night owl.
So, about a month. Well, I'd say I haven't picked it up for a while because obviously like work and stuff's like got in the way, but
yeah.
I don't even know whether this is going to be in tune.
Oh, well, I'm tone deaf, so I won't really know.
This is it.
Oh, blue as well.
Yep.
And that must be your favourite colour, Emily.
It is.
How did I know that? Because I've done me research on you. I hope you're all hearing this. Oh, Crimson likes the colour blue as well, Emily.
It sounds in tune, so...
So she's not playing the guitar tonight, she's playing the violin. Hello, little bee. And she says she likes the colour as well. And Pauline says a beautiful violin.
I'm not like... I don't know any songs, so it's just
well, just play something. I thought you played with a whatever you call it.
A bow. Yeah,
a bow, yeah. I knew it. Sorry. Hello, Barry. Vlog from the bogs in. And this is the first time I've done an interview on OBS. I hope you're all enjoying this. So here we go with Emily when she's ready.
I apologize if I break your eardrums.
Could we have a round of applause for Emily? Thank you very much, Emily. Really appreciate you playing it.
For like a while, but
it's
weird because like this doesn't have frets, hence why I've got like little dots.
Oh, cheating.
Yay, that's all, because I don't have my eardrums.
And Jeanette Cleveland's in. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are, Jeanette Cleveland. Yeah, and the gaming channel's in as well, Jackal Gaming.
Yeah.
The Night Owl says, I love OBS for interviews. Yeah, well, this is my first time doing this, so you'll have to bear with me because I am only learning it still.
I'm like, shred violin.
And Gloan SD, I can't pronounce her name. Sorry about that, I do apologise. I have to really get a Mel's still in. We've got 17 watching, 14 likes. Wow, great interview this. Really enjoying that. So I'll wait until Emily's put the violin away. So you'll have to tell me how you pronounce your name, Gloanne Estinor, or if I'm right or whatever. And Pauline's just living, says she's here. Yes, I know you're here, Pauline, my gorgeous beauty.
No.
Yeah, this is my 49th interview. Next week is the 50th. I wonder who's going to be on the 50th.
Ooh.
So we'll have Emily back in. You're right. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you very much for that. So, can you tell us where you work? You work in a famous burger chain, don't you?
I'm going to put this to the chat. I'll give you all 3 guesses of where I work. Get like audience participation.
Yes, she works somewhere in a burger chain, a well-known burger chain that's in the States, all over the world, really, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Could you give us any clues?
I'm loving it.
Yeah. So we'll see if she, no, not Burger King.
Not Burger King.
Crimson and the Midnight Raven, not the Burger King, definitely not. Oh, hello, Dave. Dave's in, Jeanette says. So, hey, Vlog from the Bog's got it. McDonald's. So, do you all like McDonald's? Do you like working there, Emily?
Do you want the truth?
Well,
well,
put it this way. If they see it at work, they want the truth.
Oh, yes, I love working there. Amazing.
So you play games as well, and I think it's the PS4 you've got.
I do, yep.
Yeah. Have you hooked up with Crimson on any particular games yet? Do you go online, play online again?
Yeah, I do. I haven't been on for a while because obviously like holiday and stuff, but I need to get back into it. But yeah, I'd like to. I always like try to invite people on whenever I do like a live stream.
Yeah. So what's your name on your PS4 gaming channel?
Can I put it in chat?
Yes, please.
It is.
Oh, Alice Eaton says McDonald's makes me sick, unfortunately.
Oh
no. Yeah, I prefer KFC's. Who's those? Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And Pizza Hut.
And Pizza Hut, yes. No, yeah, Pizza Hut, but I also like Domino's.
Oh, I do like Domino's.
Yeah, I used to work for them. I was a delivery driver many years ago. Oh, is that it?
That's my...
Love the tie. Yeah, see, because I've got dressed up now for me interviews because, you know, I think when I'm interviewing the young ladies, you've got to present yourself. And I want to be a bit different from the other people who do all the interviews. Crimson Fantasy says Domino's is his favourite. Yeah, I like the meat feast.
Yes. When I was in Brighton, me and Steph, wait for it. We ordered Domino's to the hotel.
God, not a Mackey's. God, hell. God. So, which one did you order then, you and Steph?
We both had meat feast.
Yeah, and that's my favourite.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah. KFC is the best thing ever, and Domino's. Also, there is a wood-fired pizza place that I love that is near to me.
Thanks, Night Owl.
Yeah, I've got an interview with Alice Eaton one of these Wednesdays as well. You know, so I'll have to get dressed up for that one because she's got such a nice voice. So here's one that I'm going to ask you now, and I pre-warned you. You want to start a band, so when you get the band sorted, what is the name of the band going to be called?
That's a tough one. Like, it all depends on like who's in the band. But then I'll be like, it would either have to be like something music related, say like music something, or you know, or but say like if it was like me, Juice, Marandamus, Raven, and Kate, we'd be the YouTubers.
Oh, oh. So, do you know if the Midnight Raven can play an instrument then?
She can sing.
So she's going to be the lead singer then.
Yes, I think.
And what about Carl?
I think we'll have like the three singers, and then I'll be guitar.
Yeah, 3 singers. Who's going to play the drums for you then?
It's all acoustic, so.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be an acoustic band then. Oh, that's not so bad then, is it?
Not too bad.
Hey?
The YouTubers.
Yeah, and.
Well, it could be like a mix of all their kind of names.
Yeah. I just want to thank you, by the way, Emily, for doing my jingle. I'm going to use that definitely. I'm just got to sort out a new intro for the Eagle.
Yes, I've also got your other one, the Spotlight one.
Oh, that's good then.
So,
watch
the space.
Brilliant. So, I also learned from watching your videos that your favourite TV show is what? Correct, yeah. Correct, Doctor Who. She's a Doctor Who fan as well. What about Star Wars, Star Trek and all those?
That's my dad. He's all into that.
Oh, he's all. So he'll be going to the new.
Solo?
Yeah, Solo film. Yeah. I forgot what they called it then. My memory's going.
I'll take him to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, the Midnight Raven said Doctor Who. So, who is your favourite Doctor?
I do like Doctor Who.
Who is your favourite Doctor then? Yeah, she's gone. She's got stuck. She's got.
Yeah.
You're still there, but you're frozen for some reason. Oh, now you're moving a little bit.
I apologise if my internet is playing up.
Oh, that's all right. So, who is your favourite Doctor then?
Either Matt Smith or David Tennant.
And what do you think to the new Doctor?
I think it's going to be interesting if they like write it properly. Then it should be good, but who knows?
Oh, the Midnight Raven says Tom Baker is her favourite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like Tom Baker, you know. The Midnight Raven says she's not a fan. Well, I'll tell you what, when I interview the Midnight Raven, I'm looking forward to her goth, talking about her goth ways.
Oh,
yeah, because she's well into the goth.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor House. Who's Doctor House? That's not Doctor Who. That's who's Doctor House? I don't know. Enlighten me, please, Mel. I don't watch Doctor Who. Sorry, that's all right. The Night Owl. I don't mind. Do you? Get me back on there. Get the background back on. Yes. So. You also, I believe, write your own songs. I know you wrote our jingles and they've been very, very good. And myself and Chris really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, Doctor, I know Doctor House. You, Laurie, yeah, I know now, yeah. My memory's come back there, Mel. So, what type of songs do you like writing then?
Like any like type really, like it all depends on like how I'm feeling, because I think all music depends on like how you're feeling. Like if you're feeling like really happy, then obviously the song's gonna be like really happy. If you're like feeling sad, then it's like, okay, I'll write a sad song. But yeah, I like writing any type of songs. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, Pixie's in now. He's got back from flying. Oh, welcome. He's been out flying dirty Gertie, the dirty old man. So, I'm going to put you on the spot again, my Emily. Could you give us a rendition of one of your songs that you have wrote?
I have it. I have. I don't know if you've heard of a thing called SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I actually have a couple of tunes on there.
Yeah. Yeah, but can you play them now?
I can. If I take my headphones out, everyone should be able to hear them, I think. They're not very good quality because like I didn't have the equipment back then, but yeah. Hello.
If you can't, don't worry about it.
Time to say goodbye. Can you hear that? Change my life. I lost my best friend. Found all the birds. Something's taking to. It's raining on the weather. Just 10 minutes. Like a friend said goodbye. It's everything you do.
That'll do.
Yep, that's
yeah. Because Mel says he's asked a question. It says, "Can you describe to us your writing process, please?"
Oh, that's a good question. Well, basically, I don't know. It's like it varies from person to person. But I start off with like chords. So I get like an idea in my head of like what chords I want to use. Then like once I have that down, I try and fit lyrics. Or like I write my lyrics. And then try and fit those lyrics to the chords, which is like the hardest part because you've got to get like all like the timings right and everything, and it's a long process writing songs.
Yeah. So the Night Owl says you have a great voice, Emily. So what?
Thank you.
What particular gender of music do you like most?
I like any kind of music, from like rock, pop, R&B, soul. But my favourite has to be rock.
Or hard rock, or what? Who's your favourite artist? Green Day, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, see,
like, can't you tell from the big poster?
Yeah. Mel also says, when do you know you have the timing down?
You just feel it. You think, oh yeah, that's like that fits. That just like when I'm doing like the jingles, like I try and listen to the beat, and then like fit the lyrics to that beat, and then like I'm like, oh yeah, that's the sweet spot. Like,
Oh, so
yeah.
How many songs have you written or wrote?
I have like a few. I've got those two that I recorded, but then I've got others that I haven't recorded because I was like, nah, that's trash. But yeah, I've got like those two, and then about 4 others. So I only got like 6 at the moment, but because obviously they take a long time to do. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah, and Mel asks another question. He's asking some good questions here.
It is. Yeah.
What is your idea of the perfect song?
Oh, that's a good question.
Hello, Daniel Vella.
Hi. Perfect song would have to be like, it has like good intro, good verse, and it has to get me like by the chorus. If the song hasn't got me by the chorus, then I'm like, meh, next song. Because you know, if you got hooked by the chorus, you'll have it in your head like the rest of the day, week, months, years. Like, have the audience heard of a film called The Greatest Showman?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I have. I don't know about the audience.
But yeah, I went to see that film. After I saw that film, I had the songs stuck in my head for like weeks. That's how I know like those songs were really good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've got Foundation Ariel in as well. Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning. I can't remember. It'd be afternoon, I think, where he is in the States. It's Brian. Or Jackal Gaming says, "What's your favourite band, Emily?"
I think the poster kind of gives it away.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Mel says, "Emily, any advice for the aspiring songwriter, if the world?"
Don't give up. Just keep trying, because when you first start out, you're like, this is like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do this. But then you'll have like that one moment where you think, yeah, okay, yeah, I can do this. But yeah, just don't give up. Like, keep going. You will like get your breakout song eventually. Yeah.
And Alice Eaton says, "Do I have to sing in our interview?" Yes, if you sing, definitely. Definitely, because I think you've got a wonderful voice as well. And you can join up with Juice My Randomness and Emily if you want to go in on join a band that she's forming, calling, what do you call it? The YouTubers.
With YouTubers or
yeah, whatever.
Like that.
Thank you very much. I'll support you back.
But I have someone that wants to say hi.
Yeah. Who's that then?
Oh, who's this? Okay. This is my special friend I got from Brighton.
And what do you call him then? Or A?
I'll give you a clue, okay? Top of the morning to you. I'm Jacksepticeye.
So I hope you all got that. Spider bait.
Jacksepticeye, that's his name. He's my favourite.
Yeah. Oh. So then, let's get on with a few more. Oh yes, this is one that I like because, as I say, I've looked at quite a lot of your videos and the rooms that you're in. So, what would be your perfect room look like?
Right. Okay, this is going to be a good one. I'd split it down the middle. I'd have like one side with all my music stuff, like a mini recording studio. Then like down the other side, I'd have like my manga collection.
Brian, excuse me, Emily. Brian says, "Is this a bad boy interview?" Do you think it is? I'm not asking any bad questions at all in this. I'm behaving myself. I've got a shirt and tie on. So I am not doing a bad boy interview. This is a time with Gramps. Gramps is a respectable man.
Mel, yes, he's from the new Avengers film. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Can you see what Pixie's asked?
Who is your? Oh, that is a good one. I'd have to go with like Adele, because one, she has like a fantastic voice. Two, and she's not afraid to show off because she's like a larger lady like I am. And it's like inspirational just to see her like go on stage singing in front of like thousands of people. That's who I'd pick. But yep.
So would you like to sing in front of thousands of people?
Well, I would, but like I haven't got the confidence.
You have. You're on here. You're talking to. Well, we've been up to 20 watchers, so you've been to 20, and many more will see this, I hope. A disciplined eagle, Richard Darwin Droning says. Foundation Ariel says, what is Emily's favourite channel? Oh, Jacksepticeye.
Hey, there you go.
She didn't say the eagle. Notice that I said Jack, and she went, "Yeah. What about Pixies and Jeanette's? You know, two great YouTubers." And do you follow Pauline's Just Living as well?
I need to get everyone from this.
Yeah. You want to follow Pauline's Just Living, because I reckon you could do a good jingle for that young lady.
And I style myself after myself. I don't take inspiration from anyone. I just wear like jeans, t-shirt. There you go. I'm not like a girly girl or anything. You know?
That was the next question. Do you like getting dressed up, or are you a tomboy type of girl?
It all like depends on like the occasion.
Yeah.
If it's like posh, then yes, I guess I wear like smart trousers, like smart shirt. But 99.99999% of the time I'm wearing jeans and t-shirt.
Monty Keith, he is the YouTuber.
Barry.
Right, what's up now? What's it? Emily Baird, favourite channel. Yes, when Barry's in, you can always notice that. See, it should be Bad Boy Vlog from the Bog, not Bad Boy Keith. Bad Boy Dave from the Bog. Yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
For Monty Keith, he is a YouTube guy. Yeah, Monty's brilliant. Yeah. Emily, show us the tattoo you had in Brighton. Oh!
Right, I gotta roll my sleeve up because it's like that big. Can you?
Just up a bit. That's it. Nice, yes. See, you got it all wrong. You thought it was going to be a mucky tattoo, didn't you, all those? Yeah, I know. They're all like that. So, Mel says, Emily, do you ever see yourself getting married?
Maybe, who knows?
What age group would you like?
Around marriage?
Well, I don't know how old you are, and I'm not going to ask.
26.
Did you all get that? If there's any 26-year-old single men out there, don't matter where they are. Oh, Mel's single, but see, I don't know what age group Mel's in. Early, I would say late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
The Midnight Raven says young. Oh, Big Red Bear's come up with a good one then. If you could duet with anyone, who would it be?
Billy Joe from Green Day.
Oh, and Nathan likes drums. He's back. I wonder if he plays drums. That's another member of the group if he plays the drums. Oh, Mel says he's too old. Oh, you know, I'm trying ever so hard to get Mel fixed up with a nice young lady. Can he take you on a date? Vlog from the Bog. Behave yourself. Oh, nice answer. Yeah. So, hi Marie. Oh, that's a Big Red Bear saying hello, Marie. So, let's have a look. So, you mentioned the room, didn't you? So, here's a good one for you as well, I thought. This is a new question that I'm asking. What fictional place would you most like to go to? Fictional, not. So remember. See, I get the old brain thinking.
That is a tough question. I think, oh gosh.
You know where I'd like to go?
Where?
Yellow Brick Road. I'd like to meet the lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I'm very old-fashioned. Or what other film would I like? Fictional film, you know, the Transformers, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm into things like that. Would you rather be a YouTuber or a professional musician?
Professional musician. I'm sorry, all YouTubes, but yeah, music is my passion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't blame you, but there's been many who have found fame on YouTube and gone on to be recording artists,
That's true.
or even not been signed up, but have got that many followers on YouTube that they have done their own discs, CDs, or downloads through, you know, the various means, and have got a living. You know, so as long as you're good, you don't have to really be signed up. Just get the followers.
That's true, yeah.
You know, because that's, if I was your age, that's the way I would be going. I'd be producing my own material, put it out on YouTube, and get the followers and build up, and you know, start promoting yourself, because you know, you are a confident young lady.
Oh, thank you.
Why I a bad girl? The Midnight Raven. I don't know why you're a bad girl. I think you're a good girl. Especially your art. I love your art, you know. So yeah, it's about promoting yourself, really, Emily. In, you know, and the more confident you get. Oh, we've got Vane Vlogs in from #IAmACreator community. Hello, Vane. If you don't support our Vane, go over and support him. Great guy, great channel, and he is a member of the #IAmACreator community. And Emily is part of the community as well, Vane. So is Jeanette. So I think you have what it takes to make it. Nice smile too. That's, oh, Mel. Yeah, Vane's vlogs, I would recommend him to all who are in this. I know I've only got 15 watchers, but anyone who watches it back, come and join the #IAmACreator community, because it's a true community and it's growing. We're all growing through it. So, you know, and I appreciate what you're doing, Vane, and I appreciate what James, BTD, and all of the moderators in that. So, what's this? I am a legend. Oh, yeah, Mel's a legend. Yeah, Mel, I always enjoy his live streams as well. Oh, here's one for you. What job are you terrible at? That can be in the household, or, you know, like cooking, ironing, baking, doing the housework, or what, you know, because I've got to find out for any young suitors, like, you know, are you a good cook?
I'd say I'm not bad. I mean, I took GCSE cooking, so I passed that. So
yeah. And what about baker?
I'm okay. Yeah, I can make good. Yeah. But I'm not as good as Jeanette. Jeanette is like the queen.
Yeah. Jeanette Pickering, best baker in the UK. If she went on
Bake Off.
Yeah, Bake Off, she'd win it. Hands down. Absolutely.
I'd say like,
and she's even getting people asking her to bake things like Millionaire Cake or something. Queen of the Cakes, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, her lemon drizzle is famous. Vane, if you ain't seen Jeanette Pickering's channel, go over and have a look at her lemon drizzle cake.
Yeah, I said like the job I'm like most like not good at is because I'm left-handed. You know when like you come to peel like potatoes or carrots or whatever, I make a terrible mess doing it.
Ooh. So Do you help around the house where you live with your mother and father?
Yeah. Can I tell her like a little story? No. Basically, like 8 years ago, my mum wasn't very well. She was like rushed into hospital. Found out she had a heart attack. And from that, I like started helping out, like doing cooking, cleaning, ironing. But it took me that incident to make me realise, oh yeah, I need to like do more things around the house. But yeah, now I'm like, I'm good at cooking, cleaning, ironing, washing up, washing, yeah, you name it.
Oh, that's good then. So you are quite good then. So you would make some young man a very nice wife then.
Yeah.
So, someone like, is Jacksepticeye available then?
No.
No, is he married?
No, he's got a girlfriend.
He's got a girlfriend. Oh, don't know what he's doing with her. He should have had, yeah. Oh, here's another one then, because you said you like being in casual clothes. When you was a youngster, did you climb trees?
No, I don't think I did. I remember like it wasn't so much like trees. It was like swings and slides and stuff like that.
Oh, so you weren't really a tomboy then?
Not until like I've got older.
Yeah. So hello, Gemma Grace. It's nice to have you in. Oh, here's one. Now you can get at me or any of the others. What's the most annoying habit in other people that you don't like?
Number right. Even if like someone's got like a cold or something, and then like you sit in like a quiet room, and then all of a sudden you hear, I'm like, tissue or blow your nose before I go.
Oh, so it's that, yeah. I tell you what, I've never thought about that. Yeah, but that would annoy me as well.
It's like dead quiet, and you hear. I'm like.
Oh, and Jeanette Pickering says biting nails. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, fully agree on that.
I'm guilty of that.
God, did you hear that, Jeanette? She's guilty of biting her nails. Terrible.
Yep. Because like obviously, because I play guitar, I have to keep them short. So
yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah, it is a secret. I tried to learn to play the guitar when I was 15 and 16.
Oh.
As a rhythm guitarist, I went to quite a few lessons, but I could never get the hang of it. I couldn't get the left hand working with the right one. You know when you're strumming, just couldn't get it. Because I am literally tone deaf. I went somewhere once and they were singing God Save the Queen. I had to stand up and I started singing God Save the Queen. The bloke next to me said, can't you shut up and just mime it, because I was that bad. So now whenever I go anywhere and I've got to sing, I don't sing, I mime. Marie's Page UK, stop biting your nails, it's a bad habit.
I know, I need to.
Oh, Jackal Gaming says, I bite my nails too, Emily. You are not alone. I'll tell you what, Jeanette, that'd be a good subject for the coffee morning. People biting the nails. Write that down. Even though I'm doing it until it's too late. Yeah. See?
I'm like, oh, whoops.
So, if some young man was to take you out,
yeah.
What's your favourite drink then?
Cider.
Oh, strong cider? With any particular mate?
Strong Bordeaux fruits.
Yeah. Oh, Mel says, follow your dreams, you are better. No, I'm not. I am terrible, Mel. If you heard me sing, you'd leave the room as well. What's this? Richard says, I bite mine when the wife's on her way home. Yeah, agreed on that, Richard. Yeah, I do as well. Oh, I'm not like this when I'm in front of the wife. I'm real quiet and shy. And, you know, I'm entirely... She says the older I've got worse. Because when she first met me, I was very, very shy. Very, very quiet. Yeah, I have a dream, Mel. My dream is to try and be as good as I can and help people out, but I've got that bad boy side that wants to come out all the time. It really does, all the time. I try to control him. Oh, here's one for you then.
Yeah.
Do you find it hard to memorise songs, or do you have to have the song sheet in front of you when you're singing?
Well, it all depends like how much practice I put in. Because at the moment I'm doing like my grading on my guitar, so basically I have to play like 5 songs, and obviously that'll score me. And then like 2 weeks later I get a certificate, or I don't get a certificate if I haven't passed it. But it all depends how much practice I put in. If I put like enough practice in, then I don't need like the sheet. But if I'm like starting out, then I'm like, oh, wrong note.
Sorry, I'm just looking at what Barry's put. Eaglevp as a dream, but it's too rude to mention. I'd love to know what that dream is.
Yeah.
Really would.
But if it's like a song that I already know, then it usually takes me like 5 minutes to get it sorted.
So here's another one then.
Yeah.
Who do you consider to be your best friend?
Oh, that is a good question. And we all know who that is. You may have saw her in my latest few videos. Her name is Steph Way. Big shout out to Steph.
Bye, Pauline. Has Steph got a channel?
She has. I will put it in the description.
In the chat, yes, because I would like to follow her as well, because I'm going to follow Jack's Gaming as well, and all the others who I don't follow. I'll look back and I'll follow you all. It's just that when I click on it, because I've got OBS on, my computer is that slow that it don't come on. So, Emily Baird, what do you think of Eaglevp's interviewing style?
I think it's really good. Like, you're not pushy with the questions, and then like you ask like really good questions that get your head thinking and stuff. This is Steph's channel.
Oh, so if you don't support Steph, her channel is there, so go over and support her and tell her where that Emily's recommended us to her, because I will definitely. So here's another one then. Because you work in McDonald's, that famous burger chain, are you usually early or late for work?
I'm usually early. I don't like being late. I've never been late. The only time I've been late was when there was, like, my work was here. There was an accident here. My dad literally had to take a 35-minute drive just to get me to work that day.
Oh, Jeanette Pickering's just asked a good question. If Emily could interview anyone, who would it be?
That is a good question, but I know exactly who, and it's not who you think it would be. You've probably never heard of the guy.
Who is it then? It's Jacksepticeye, no?
No, it's not Jack, no.
Who is it then?
He used to be a Blue Peter presenter.
Well, there's been that many. You'll have to put us out of our misery now, Emily.
This guy.
I still don't know.
His name's Gethin Jones.
Oh, yeah. Who's he married to? Isn't he married to...
He's not married.
He's not married. Oh, he's free, is it? Oh, so I can tell you there's a twinkle in the eye there.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, who is Emily Baird in real life, offline? Don't get that.
Just as I am now.
Oh, yeah. If Emily could, let's see, support Steph, let's have a look then.
Yeah, I'm just me, you know, whether online or offline.
Yeah. So, what are some small things that would make your day better?
Like, if people was just nice to everyone, there was like no bullying or anything. Everyone like just like talk to one another and like be friends with one another. Like no, like I know you've got to have sadness in the world, but like it would be nice if there was no sadness in the world. Like if everyone was happy. Agreed
on that. So Vlog from the Bog asks Emily Baird, if there was a film being made of your life, who would you like to get to play you in the film?
Oh, I know. Have you heard of the actress called Anne Hathaway?
Yes, I have.
Like her, because she's got like same hair and yeah.
Oh, here's another good question from Mel. What is one thing that, if it was in your power, that you would change about the world?
That there would be no bullying, because the amount of bullying I had as a kid was horrible. I hardly had any friends at school. Then, like when I went to college, I made some friends, but then just because I wouldn't go out with them and get drunk, they used to phone me up and leave like horrible messages. So I would say like no bullying.
Yeah, I agree on that. And Jack's Gaming says he's going now. So thanks a lot for joining us. I hope that you've enjoyed the little bit that you found out about our Emily. Mr. Deed 40 says, hi all, enjoying the video. I wonder if that's my son. Could be, you know. Because his channel on his PS, get his gaming, is Deed 40. So I wonder if it is. I ain't seen him for weeks. I must go round and see him.
Oh.
Who's your who has impressed you most on YouTube?
Probably like the likes of you, Jeanette, Chris, or just like being like really positive and like making people feel welcome on their channels and like just like letting everyone join in. Like you guys are what YouTube should be, you know, none of all this drama and stuff, you know.
Yeah, it says here, Mel has impressed her the most. Laughs out loud. Yeah, hello. Here's another one from our Mel. What is your favourite song lyrics from Green Day?
If we're gonna be like, does it have to be like? I've got like the ones. Well, I've got like all Green Day songs are my favourite, but my one is "Wake Me Up When September Ends." That because it was the first song I learned to play on guitar, so you know.
And can you play that well?
I'd say I can, yeah. I might even do a video on it, who knows.
Yeah, well, I think you should do. You know, you should put a lot more of your songs and you playing the guitar on, because we want to build up your followers on your YouTube channel. You know, and I'll promote you. You know, as much as I can. Oh, Nick, does Emily like dubstep and trance music?
I like all kinds of music, so yeah, you know.
And what do you find the hardest to play?
Jazz.
Yeah, oh, I love jazz. You know,
Because it's like you basically like when you're playing jazz, your hands are like, and like your hand are like tied up, like yeah.
whoa.
Because like basically there's like a chord every beat of the music, so you like.
So here's another interesting question I've never asked. Oh, I've got to ask this one. See, Mel's taking over the interview. What is your spirit animal?
If we're going on horoscopes, then it would be lion because I'm a Leo. So I'm gonna go with lion.
Yeah, got that one then. Here's another. This is one I've got written down as well. How often, when you're out, do you people watch?
Quite often.
Yes, because I do. You know, I love sitting like down on Cleethorpes front on the bench, and I can sit there for hours or in a park and just watch people, because I think people are very, very interesting.
Yeah. Especially if I've got like my headphones on and then I'm just like on the bus or something, and then I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
we've got Miss Gale in, Miss Random Life Productions. She can't stop because she's got a jam-packed 2 days. I'll catch up on this later. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Random. You know, I've missed you. I really do, because Random Life Productions, another great channel to follow. And Mia's Page UK says, what is your pet peeves?
Like I said before, when it's like quite rude, someone goes,
Yeah.
or my dad is the worst for this. Like when you've got like he starts picking his nails and it's like, yeah.
So, Mia's Page UK says, what makes you angry?
Nothing really, because I'm not an aggressive person. But if like you really annoy, either like you pick on my friends or my family, I'll be like, I'm watching you.
Yeah, it's like me. I'm one. I'm usually very, very quiet. You know, I don't like falling out with anyone. All right, we all make mistakes and say things at a place, because the problem with most human beings is that we say things before thinking, and we can soon upset people. You know, I mean, being honest, I have upset a couple of people lately in the last few weeks, not meaning to, but just saying something out of place on a live stream, and it's upset them, and I've apologised, and hopefully they're still friends with me. But it's so easy that when you are joining in a conversation and you say something by mistake, because we don't think, do we?
No.
But you know, I'm not an angry person. I am an impatient person, because like if I get behind a car that's going slowly, you know, like 20 mile an hour in a 40 mile an hour, and then I do get very impatient. Mel says, I am perfect. Speak for yourself. Well, Mel, if you're perfect, and I'm not going to upset you, but can you live by every law that was written in the Old Testament? Because if you can, then I would say you're perfect.
And that's a good question from the Midnight Raven. Which musician who is dead would you have loved to have met? I'd say probably. There's like probably Amy Winehouse or Jimi Hendrix.
Elvis Presley's mine.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or Johnny Cash. Or the big band leader who was killed in the, disappeared.
Yeah.
Glenn Miller, or because I like the big band era, Oh yeah, I'd love to have done the dances in the old days, Not that I can dance. Yeah, Mel would perish in the first hour. And someone asked, Gemma Grace asked, what are your hobbies?
Playing guitar, video games, reading, going out with my mum and dad, making YouTube videos. Yeah.
Yeah, and Midnight Raven says Matt Boland and David Bowie. Yeah, two great artists. Yeah. Well, two great artists, I think they're. No, I couldn't, and I'm 10. Oh, yeah. Does she mean she's only 10? Mia's Page UK. Prince from Brian, yeah. So Mel asks, what is your greatest strength, Faye?
Greatest strength, I'd say, is like I'm friendly. I'm always like ready to listen to people if they've got something they want to talk about. And my fear is starts with S, end in either.
Yeah, and what's this? What would be your ideal holiday destination?
Japan.
Yes, yeah, because you love everything about Japan, don't you? I could just picture you as a geisha girl.
Arigato.
Yeah, good. And Nick from Equinox Photography Bristol, UK says Freddie Mercury a very close second.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah, I think he would be number one because he was a great entertainer. Yeah. So here's another one to see what your type of person you are. Would you rather go hang gliding or whitewater rafting? I know which one I'd like to go to.
Hang gliding.
Oh, me, the whitewater rafting in the outbacks of Canada somewhere, when Thorn Draven was going to go on that trip, I could just picture myself in a canoe or something like that. Oh, that would have been. Mind you, I'd still go for the hang gliding, although I'm scared of heights.
Well, I've been on like a giant tower, so I know I'm not scared of heights. So
And Nick says both, and the Midnight Raven says neither. What a shame. Oh, here's another one then. What's your dream car?
It's not technically a car, but it's an old-fashioned VW camper van.
Oh yeah, I like those. Yeah. Tell you what, there's a company here in Grimsby that has got 4 old VW camper vans that he does weddings with. Oh, vlog from Barry says, if money was no object, where would you take him? Oh no, where would you take Mel on a date?
Cinema.
Yes, because he does like movies, Mel. Yeah, that's a good one. Where would you take me? Where would you take me? If you watch any of me video.
Probably to like a nice fancy meal,
Yeah, I like a nice fancy meal. Well, no, fish and chips would do me, Emily. No, but if you said Anfield, yeah. Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, troublemaker. I like. Oh, Jeanette likes Range Rovers. Midnight Raven. Oh, she's expensive. Porsche 911. I wonder what her boyfriend thinks, or her partner thinks to her. Because I bet the Midnight Raven's an expensive young lady to take out. Don't you?
Yeah.
I hope we haven't fallen out with you like that. What an answer, yeah. Jeanette, do you think that the Midnight Raven would be expensive to take out?
She looks like fancy and like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
In like a good way.
Jeanette Pickering asks, what is Emily's favourite food?
Would you like a picture?
Yeah.
Let me find it in all like my 900 photos of my phone. We've kind of talked about it already, but wait, no, I want the other one. Maybe let's take a picture.
A pizza, a meat feast.
KFC. Oh yeah.
Well, the Midnight Raven says my first date with my partner was at KFC. I'm a cheap date. Oh, now that has surprised me because I fully expected the Midnight Raven to be a very expensive date. You know, but I could just picture her, you know. But mind you, I could picture her in all her goth gear as well. Oh, yeah, that you know, Air and Strange Destiny getting together.
Oh God.
You know, or who's the other one who I interviewed? Was it Strange Destiny who was a goth? Jeanette Pickering, because I can't remember. I know I've interviewed a goth, haven't I? Yeah, I think I have. KFC. Well, what is your favourite... Oh, here we go again. What's your favourite pie?
Apple.
Yeah. I like apple crumble. Black Death. Yes, Black Death. That's who I interviewed. Yeah, she is a goth as well. And Midnight Raven loves Strange Destiny as well. Oh, excuse me, my throat's going again, you know. So, let me have a look. Oh, yeah. What are you most looking forward to in the next few years?
That is a good question. Well, me and Steph have been talking. We want to try and move to Brighton, but we know we need to like save a lot of money for that. I'm hopefully getting my passport so like I can go places. I want to pass my driving test. Yeah. A few things.
So, when are you getting your passport?
Hopefully this year.
Hopefully this year, yeah. And first port of call would be Japan, I presume.
Oh no, that's like really expensive.
Well, it's yeah, but you're a single lady living at home, so why can't you save? I'm a pensioner and I can save. Yeah, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I
just saved for my Brighton one, so you know.
Yeah. Mind you, you've got all your lessons because I bet they're expensive now, aren't they?
Because I haven't drove in like a year because I've had an injury to my knee.
Yeah.
That's another story.
Well, that's another story. Yeah. Night Shame's in, and the Midnight Raven said she would love to go to France. Whereabouts in France, the Midnight Raven? Don't tell me in the chat. I will remember that, and I'll talk about it when I interview you. Oh, vlog from the bog. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Milk, sugar?
Milk, because I'm sweet enough already.
Whoa, so she don't... Makeup by Nicole N. Vlog from the bog, I support you. Oh. I'll tell you what, we've had a few in, you know. Love My Drones is here as well. Hello, brother Emily Baird. Oh, see? You're a brother now. You're not a sister. You're a brother. I like that. Really do. So, have you travelled much in the UK then?
I've been Dublin, Edinburgh, Cornwall, all over Devon. I've been to Wales, pretty much all over Wales. Brighton, gotta get there again.
Brighton, fancy Brighton.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
only because it's only because Jacksepticeye's down there, isn't it? So here's one then, not for you. Who does Steph like?
Like YouTube wise, or
Anyone who has she got a particular film star or artist
well,
who she's
it's
got
another
a
YouTuber you probably all never heard of.
another one?
Yes. Let me see if I can get the picture. I have loads of pictures on.
Yeah. Hold on, I've just got to answer a question for Barry. Pineapple on a pizza, yes or no? Yes, because I like pineapple. And who is that, may I ask?
His name is Kick the PJ.
And how many followers has he got then?
Let me double check. Like that. There we go, loading. 1.4 mil.
Oh, so another. Oh, you like the big channels, you girls, don't you? You know, I like all the. Does Emily know where Dave is? Do you know where Dave is?
Dave?
No, not by the looks of it, Nick. Ask Barry, he knows. Here's a good question for you, Emily, my dear. In the last year, how much has your life changed?
I'd say it started. It was like yeah. Then like I've got to May, and like it's slowly starting to go here.
Oh, my favourite young lady in Ruby Slippers. Good evening, Ruby Slippers. Nice to see you. I'm interviewing Ruby Slippers as well in a couple of weeks' time. So, how would you rate this interview on a scale of 0 to 10?
100.
Oh, thank you very much, see? So, would you also like to be interviewed by Crimson Fantasy?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Random Life Productions?
Definitely. If they'd have me.
What about Jeanette Pickering? I don't know whether she's ever going to do some interviews. I know Chris does. So what about Chris Pickering?
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
Oh, so if you're still all in, Dave's in my house eating the drizzle. Oh, thanks a lot, Chris. So here's another question referring to me. Who would you like me to? Who would you like to see me interview on my channel?
Midnight Raven.
Well, just get on to her and tell her that she's got to come on my Time with Gramps interviews.
Definitely. No, I think she'd like to do a bad boy one.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
Why? What makes you think that?
Her live stream today, and we were talking about this interview. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to do like a bad boy one."
Oh, the Midnight Raven. Would you like to do a bad boy interview with me? Because I've got over 500 bad boy questions, but you've got to be honest. And she, you know, they are. Jeanette's the only one I've ever done a bad boy, and you look at that one, and yeah, you know, I do ask personal questions. Well, not personal, really, are they?
Yeah.
They're what most fellas would ask the girlfriends, you know. Especially if you was younger, not as old as me.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
What's it? Can't believe you told him. I'll tell you what, I've got to get into one of her streams. I've been trying for the last couple of times.
Friday, 6 p.m.
What's that? Can't believe. Friday 6. No, I do them on a Wednesday night normally.
Midnight's next stream is Friday at 6 p.m.
Is it? Oh, I'll have to get on. Yeah, because I mean, I tell you what, she's a good interviewer, and I think she should do a few more interviews because
I'd be happy. I'd be up for that.
yeah, because another channel I'd recommend you go over and watch is PUSA Productions, PUSA
Yeah.
Productions. They do interviews, brilliant, and the IAmACreator project. They do absolutely wonderful interviews as well. There's quite a few good interviewers, and all interviewers are different. What's it? As the bad girl with her hat on. Yes, yeah, agreed on that. Vlog from the bog, Barry. And Barry, I think if I got a bad boy interview with the Midnight Raven, I think you should be on as my partner on that.
Oh no, that was good.
That would be absolutely sensational. Me and Barry interviewing the bad boy interview with the Midnight Raven. Hey? Yeah, we've got to make that happen, haven't we?
Oh gosh.
So you've just answered the question I was going to ask next, was what city would you most like to live in? Why particularly Brighton?
It just feels like it's like a good mix of like beach and city, and like everyone down there seems like really nice and like friendly, not like where I live when they're all grumpy as is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
get.
is like a nice place.
Yeah, I get that. So, is it the nightlife that interests you down there then, or is it the boys in the shorts?
Neither. It's just like
The music scene.
Barry, shush.
Jack's there. Yeah, we know that.
No, it's just like a really nice place to go and like visit. So, and like that was like my first time I'd ever been down there.
So Jeanette asks, has Emily got a favourite cocktail?
No, I don't think I've ever tried the cocktail.
Yeah, I bet you can't guess mine.
On the beach.
Nah, no. They ain't got one named after me yet. Bad Boy Keith. I think rum, gin, vodka with a tinge of lemon in it. You know, so you got the
Midnight. Stop giving my secret away.
yeah, stalking Jack. Oh.
Oh my god.
So here's one then. Where is the most relaxing place you've ever been?
Probably Brighton again because.
Oh, look out, Jack's down there, so she's a stalker.
Yeah, because it, like, even like at night time, it was just like chill and like, yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. I'm still looking off my questions because I've got tons down here. You know, I've got them on a PDF. So, what website do you most visit?
YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What? Yeah, YouTube.
So then, where do you usually go when you have time off from work?
If I've got paid, then I usually go shopping. What?
Just look what Barry's put in.
Oh my god, Barry!
Yeah, can you just imagine that Bad Boy Keith with Barry interviewing the Midnight Raven?
That would. Oh no.
So if you want that interview with the Midnight Raven with Barry as my sidekick, a 1. If you don't want it to happen, a 2. Or put your 1s or 2s in the chat. What's this? One. God, hell. What would be Emily's favourite job or ideal job? Ruby Slippers
Working
one,
in the music
Jeanette
shop.
Pickering one. Oh, they all want it to happen. Pixie's Channel one. Oh, everybody wants it to happen. Midnight Raven, it's got to happen now. Barry, you are so. Oh, isn't he? I love our Barry. And I've still got 11 watching. I can't believe this. I just wish we had 200 on watching. And then that would really promote your channel. Because that's why I do these interviews, to promote whoever I'm interviewing. Because we want to get you up there. We want to get you noticed. And especially for your singing and your thing. Oh, Whaley Bird's in. Good evening, Whaley Bird. You've missed the best part of the interview with our Emily. Got to play the violin.
Yep.
And Barry says he'd rather get to playing something else, but that's another thing. Oh, that bad boy came out then. oh, here's another one then. Emily, what age, if you had your choice, what age would you like to live to? If you had good health?
Probably like my 90s, because that seems like a good. You've had like a good life, and yeah.
So into your 90s.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be, and if you could make it to stardom by the time you're 30, just remember, because you've got only a few years, 4 years or something like that. If you make it by 30, don't forget about your friends on here, like me.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not like the bang go to my head.
No, just keep us in mind, like when you go to Japan or the States on tour. Just remember the Midnight Raven, Jeanette, Chris, myself, Barry.
Definitely.
And all the others in here. She'd look after us. Oh, thank you, Whaley Bird. Yes, I'm getting dressed up. When I've got young ladies on, it's the shirt and tie. When I've got the fellas on, it's just anything. So, oh, yeah, here's a good one. What question would you most like to know the answer to? I just think that's a good question. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the question I would like to know is there life after death?
That's a good one.
Because I think when you lose somebody, that is the first thing that comes into your mind. Where are they? What, why do people grow old and die? Yeah, type of thing. Because they're subjects that I'd love an answer to. And Chopper Roll One's in the house. So if you could ask any question to any of those in the chat tonight, what question would it be, and who would it be to?
It'd be to everyone. If you could have a superpower for the day, what would it be?
So we want your answers in the chat, please. Don't we? Oh, here's another one then. What's the best ever compliment you've received from a guy?
I haven't actually had one.
Well, here's one for you then. I think you are a very beautiful person.
Oh,
great artist. So
thank you.
That's power of beauty, the Midnight Raven says. Invisibility. Jeanette, invisibility. Oh. So, Chopper Roll says invisible. Oh, he's taking it down. I didn't get a chance to answer that, Chopper Roll.
Everyone's saying invisibility.
Oh, here's one then. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done in your life?
Everyone will laugh at this.
Have you read Barry's new one?
Barry.
Bad boy Barry.
But wait, I was at high school. I was lazy. I walked up this hill because there was like this fence. Muggings here.
Yeah.
Climbed over the fence. I got halfway over and just went and fell off the other side.
Oh.
Oh, bye, Mel Mel.
Yeah, bye, Mel Mel. Thanks a lot for being in. And Nick at Equinox says, got married. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done? Got married? Nick, honestly, when you've got such a nice wife, you wait until I interview you, if I can get you on my channel. I'm going to have your wife sat next to you. And I've got that in the brain. I'm just going to type it into my iPad, that one. Remember that one. Yeah, have a nice day, Mel Mel. And I hope you get some sleep tonight. Because what time is it there? It's 11, it's 22 minutes past. So it's 5:22, yeah. So I hope he gets some sleep because he's been doing all these,
Yeah.
you know, late night live streams he does. What is something you will never do again? Oh, he's talking about his ex-wife, Nick. Oh, that's all right, Nick. Yeah, so what is something you will never do again? Come on my interviews.
Oh, I like it. I like this. Something I'll never do again is listen to people that when they say, "Oh, you haven't got talent," "Oh, you're ugly," or "You're fat." Because yeah.
Vlog from the bog starting again. Oh well, I hope he does a live stream after my interview. That's a good idea, the follow up to the interview. What's your opinions? There are two types of people in this world, and aren't there?
Yep.
The good and the bad. Those that really, really, you know, treat people like you've been treated and I've been treated, because, you know, I was called at school, you know, I was bullied a lot. But I've had the last laugh. I'm more confident. Oh, hell, I'm getting quite a few things coming up on my Twitter account. Well, because I advertised it from there, on there. So, let's see. Oh yeah, what are you addicted to? Well, we know that. YouTube, PS4, Japanese anime, yeah, and Jack Septiceye. If you're watching Jack, she's your stalker. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go into his channel and leave a comment and put a link to this interview. How's that? That is a bad boy. That's what a bad boy Keith would do, wouldn't he? No, I'm not going to do it. Don't worry. Hello, Andy of IAmACreator 1985. Welcome back from your holidays. He's just been on a Caribbean cruise or something, lucky guy. You know, I tell you what, I wish I had his money, you know. We're all good. Sorry, Keith, can't stay. Yeah, well, that's all right. Where was you last night? Tuesday night, 9 p.m, and you weren't on. You know, I look forward to your live streams on a Tuesday night at 9 p.m, and you weren't on, Andy. Disgusting. Yeah, that reminds me of him. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. What's your favourite perfume?
It would be Marc Jacobs Daisy.
Did you hear that, all you single fellas out there like Crimson? Watch it online, you know what to buy it. cheeky, aren't I? Eh? I know. Yeah, you want to, Andy. I was looking forward to it, and you let me down. I keep on telling. So busy since we got back, but we'll be live next. You better be, because I promote your channel on the Drone Flyers review show. Oh, here's a nice one then. If you could change your name, what would you prefer to be called? Not surname, Christian name,
Like
you know.
first name.
Yeah. I could pitch you as a Sarah or a how about a Megan Bird?
Oh.
You know,
I was going to call Jessica, but
oh, Jessica, yeah, that's a nice name. Raven, yeah. I'll tell you what, I do like the Midnight Raven's name. You know, for a channel.
yeah,
So it's Donna, innit? Her name, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to start calling the Raven all the time instead of the Midnight Raven. I'll go Raven. Can't you do a jingle for her?
Well, I'm thinking about doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, something really dark and gothy like. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Because I mean, I know you're in with the Midnight Raven.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So, what risk are worth taking? Any risk that gets you to where you want to be is my philosophy on life.
That's it.
You know, my motto is Craven, the Midnight Raven. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that'd be a good jingle. Wouldn't it? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like to see them put that on my driving licence. What's this? Eating yellow snow. Getting out of bed in the morning. Laughs out loud. God, I'll tell you what. There's some good answers here. I'm going to interview Chopper Roll, Equinox. You know, it's my 50th next week, and I've got Gail Crabtree on. Yeah. So, what are the things that you take for granted in your life?
Having nice parents, because not everybody has nice parents, or even a mom and dad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, your parents and your grandparents very important, because I lost my grandparents when I was in my early 20s, and I lost my mum when I was in my 30s, and my dad when I was in my 40s, because my mum died of lung cancer and my dad died of bowel cancer. So you know, very precious time with family members. And in this day and age, we don't have a lot of time for the older generation.
That's true.
You know, I see that a lot in life. You know, I mean, my best friend, I think the last time he saw any of his grandkids must have been about 3 years ago, because they're not close, you know. But people live a fast pace of life nowadays. I could have it's like Jeanette says, she wishes she could have her mum back. Yeah, you know. But while you're still here, Jeanette, like I'm still here, you've always got your mum and your dad still with you. You know, they're still in there until the moment you perish, or your grandchildren. You know, my son and daughter perish, and then no one will remember. That's why I enjoy interviewing older people, because to get people's life stories on YouTube, on video, I think now we've got a wonderful gift with all the technology we've got, where we could record history that's happening now for future generations. You know, so yeah. So, is there any small gesture from anyone who you follow on YouTube that's made a big impact on you as a person?
Probably you and Chris like accepting my jingles and saying that they were good.
Well, they really are good. They are exceptional, you know. And I mean, because no one's heard my jingle yet, when it comes out, I've just got to do another intro for it, and I'm going to get that done sometime this weekend if I've got the chance. That you know, they will hear how good you are. And
because he started using his on his videos. Like, what?
He could have used a fly bog from the back. Well, how many times did Noah go fishing? Twice, because he only had 2 worms. Oh, Barry, that's a good one. Oh, here's a good one then. What's the best and worst piece of advice you've ever received from somebody?
Best is just be myself. Don't let anyone get you down. And the worst is, like, I don't think I've actually had any bad advice. I can't think of any anyway.
So have you seen what Jeanette's put in the chat?
It's because I don't find myself as a confident person.
Yeah, but you are. I mean, I look at how relaxed you've been on this interview with me. You are very relaxed. You've answered all the questions. We've had a bit of fun. We've still got 28 watching. 12 watching. We've had 28 likes. I'd love to get it up to 30 likes, because I think that'd be a record for me. You know, I mean, I watch Expat in Mazaron's channel on a Sunday night at 9 p.m. Talking about drones, and all right, he gets on average about 40 watching on his channel, but he gets 50 odd likes. I've never got 50 likes or in a live stream. I don't think I've ever got 30 likes in a live stream. What's this? Worst advice. Emily Bird subbing to vlog from the bog. No, Barry, I don't think that's any bad advice. I think anyone that supports your channel is doing it the right thing, because I think you're a fantastic person. You do hospital radio. You are a very genuine person. Bit like me, got the bad boy side as well, which all girls really like. Well, you do, don't you? I mean, I look at most of these attractive women and they all seem to get the bad boys.
That's true.
Oh, thanks. I've got me 30 likes. What's Alice say? I have only met you today, but you are a beautiful person. You are who you are, and you do not need confidence, because you are confident. Much love and positive.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, because Alice is a very reserved type of person. She's a lovely girl, really lovely, you know, and when she comes on my interview, when I interview her, she's coming on camera, because I've seen her, she's been on camera a few times, but you only normally get a picture. So I am really looking. What's this? So many. Oh, I tell you what, my missus went out shopping today, and it's our mate's birthday on Sunday, and she's got him a card with that on, Barry, because he does it all the time. You know, his wife's always telling us every time he gets into bed she gets blown out. Okay. Hello, Keith, pal. Oh, we've got royalty in now, Emily. We've got Granny Monster. Hello, Granny Monster. This is Emily Bird, if you don't follow her. Great musician. She great channel, if you don't follow her. Please recommend her to your followers as well. I really appreciate that.
Cool. Yep.
Oh, well, I know this. When do you truly feel most alive?
When I'm playing guitar.
Yeah. Because we want to see more of your playing the guitar.
I would, but it's like the copyright notice, and I'm like...
Yeah, but you write your own music. So do it. Don't do anybody else's. Do your own stuff, because that's the way you get followers. It's all right being like the others, Emily, you know, but you've got to stand out. You've got to write your own material, produce your own material. That's when you'll get the followers. People can do all these cover songs and so forth like that, but to be able to write your own material is a gift. So start doing your own material. Forget about these cover songs and all these other artists. It's you that we want to see. You're a talented musician.
Thank you.
I'm on phone will later though. Oh, thank you, Granny. Really appreciate it. Can Emily type something so we can sub to her? Ruby Slippers says.
There you go. Hey.
There you are, Ruby Slippers. You can now support her channel.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one then. What are the most enduring what can I put it? How can I put it? About your parents. What are they, you know, what can you say that endears you to your parents?
Just like how much like they love me and like care for me and are just like there for me. Like if anything's wrong with them, like they're like the first people I speak to, and I just love them.
That's a great answer. So why do you want to leave home when you've got everything going for you?
That's true. It's just like sometimes like when you think, oh, but then it's like most times it's like it's a good.
It's all right. I'm looking what Nick's put. He's just finished his latest novel, 50 Shades of Gravy. It's proper saucy. I'll tell you what, there's some good comics in here. Frugal Farmer Channel says hello to everybody. Nice to have you in here. She wants to move in with Jack. Oh, God. Barry, we're not supposed to be pushing that. Shh. I keep on forgetting to change it to the background when I'm talking. Yeah, my advice to you is stay at home until you're at least 50 and save up.
Yeah.
And go to all these places you want to go to, Japan and wherever else you want to travel. Because the moment you get married, you've got a mortgage. You've got a, you know, most brides want all new things. What PS4? Why PS4, not Xbox? Okay, I'll let Emily answer that.
I did have like an Xbox 360. Right, how this all came about? Had PS1, had PS2, had an Xbox 360. For it's okay. Went to PS4, so I'm sorry, but I'm PlayStation because I grew up with PlayStation. Hello, Dave.
Here's a question then. If Barry needed the kiss of life, would you do it? Oh, I like that. Oh, so what's Alice put? Stick it out, and that way you can save up to do what you want in life. For example, travelling, and I'm moving out. Thanks for the answer. Yeah. Get a car and tow a tiny house, and you have it all. Emily Chopper Roll says. Yeah. Best way. A car that tows a caravan. You've got your home on wheels, then you can go anywhere in the world. Yeah?
Yep.
Because I'll tell you what, being honest, you never see a poor gyppo.
That's true.
You know, I once worked somewhere, I'm not going to say where, but this gypsy came in and he bought this thing off me, and he had a wad full of £50 notes. And I bet that bloke had never paid income tax at all in his life. Don't get a car, get a drone. That's what Whaley Bird says. Get a drone. No, she gets a guitar.
That's true.
So, here's one then. I'm going to enjoy asking this question. What are 3 interesting facts about you?
Okay. One, you probably heard me say this already, but I'm left-handed. Oh. 2, I've broken several of my bones, and 3, I may be left-handed, but I play guitar right-handed.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So, Reslin Marie, hi Eagle and Emily. I'm at work on a break. Just dropped in to give you some support. Thank you very much. Can you busk on the road to raise some cash?
No, because busking license and that's like 60 quid.
Is it? Well, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
So, here's one just for Barry. Do you sing on the bog?
It depends if I have earphones in. I'm like.
So there you are, Barry. That was a good one, I thought. Supreme Anime King 312. Hiya, Gramps.
Because I've got to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay then. So I'm going to finish this great interview that we've had with.
Can I ask a few more questions?
Oh, can I? Oh.
Yeah. So good. Okay. I work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, you know, I've got to go through the questions now.
I've got one off Ruby Slippers.
Yeah.
Probably. Let me find a picture because it's like hard to explain to people who don't know guitars, if that makes sense. Guitar. In fact, I can show you the one that I actually have. Or not, because I can't spell.
The Big Red Bear, I've got to get you on this, on a live stream with me, on an interview.
It's been fun. Here we go. It's been fun.
Yeah, while you're thinking, I'm just going to play your intro. So, I've just played your intro again a little bit, and there was a little bit on there where she's got a red hat on. Could you tell us what she's eating and what the challenge was?
You really want to know?
Well, I know, because I've watched the videos. I'm putting that to the chat. So next time we are on a coffee morning, I want an answer to that question. Oh, it's good morning. It's 7:43 in the morning in Australia. And it's wonderful. Yes, I'm looking forward to interviewing you, Alice. Really am. You know, there's a few, especially the next one will be, not next one because it's Gail Crabtree next week, but a bad boy with me and Barry, vlog from the bog, with the Raven.
But this is the guitar.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. Barry's already got the answer. Maltesers. Yes, it was a Maltesers challenge that she did, and she had a mouthful. It's the first time I've ever seen Emily Baird That quiet, shorter words. Isn't it?
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I've got work tomorrow.
Oh, it is. What keeps you up at night? Jacksepticeye.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to know that.
Yeah. Alice Eaton says to Chopper Roll 1, whereabouts are you from? He's from Australia somewhere.
G'day, mate.
Yeah, can't remember where it is now. I do know. And the Big Red Bear's from England. Oh yeah, Alice, the Big Red Bear's available. He's a 20-year-old. Make a good husband. Townsville, that's it. Townsville in Queensland, where Ozzy Mark lives. That's right. Yeah, because he's a friend of Ozzy Mark's as well. What's it? Jack in the Buff. I think. We've still got 16 watching. Well, it's now 11:15. So I am going to finish this interview with Emily Baird. I appreciate everybody being in the chat and joining in. Hope you've all enjoyed this interview with Emily Baird. Hope you've learnt a bit about our Emily and what a good singer she is and guitar player. And if you want any jingles done by her, send a message to her because she writes some brilliant jingles for channels. Oh, we've got Canadian Drone Networking. Hi, Roger. I'm just finishing the interview as well. Another great and Pixie saying night all. Who wants an after party? Barry says, I'll come on, Barry, for half an hour if you want to do an after party. So, as I say, everybody, I appreciate it. Hope to see you on next week's interview. Do a bit more promotion on that. I've got Gail Crabtree from the States. And if you don't support Canadian Drone Network, go over and support Roger because he's got a great channel as well.
At the moment, I'm not because this is just a trial with my jingles. But if they get popular, then who knows?
Yeah, well, I think you can make a living from doing just jingles.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm shit.
Yeah. So it's good night from Emily.
Night.
And it's good night from me. So I am finishing the stream now.